weekly stock commentaries where I share my personal opinion and insight of different stock stories developing in the Philippine stock market. If you want exclusive investing related contents in the Philippine stock market, check the pinned comment. Meron din akong Facebook page you can follow for some investing insights. Number one, yung ceasefire. So, yung sa yung ceasefire and nag-rebound yung PSEI. Balik siya above 6,000 level. Ngayon, kanina, nag-rebound din yung ibang madaming market, no? US, malapit na ulit silang mag-read. Emerging, biglang nag 10%. International 7, Southeast Asia 8. So, pag-iwanan naman yung Pilipinas. We'll see kung makakuha siya ng momentum. And my personal dividend retirement portfolio, 3%. Sakto lang. Kasi yung ma-reclaim ko yung all-time high ko this year which is around 7% ata. Okay. So, ayan. Temporary ceasefire between US and Iran. Ang tanong, totoo kaya yan? So, we'll have to find that out in the coming days. So, OGP. Nag-ano daw siya, no? Comments trading. Stock exchange, dual listing. So, I'm not familiar with OGP kasi hindi ko siya pina-follow. Pero, familiar ako sa niya, no? Medyo sinilip ko yung fundamentals niya. So basically, this one is a dividend cash cow. And that's basically it. I think very prone sa squeeze yung kanyang cash flow generation. But anyways, nagre-rebound ngayon yung gold. So yung sentiment on gold stocks bumabalik. So mining and oil sector explosion. So, ayan si OGP APX. Okay. Shit. Pabalik na naman sa all-time high. How about mga nickel miners? Re-rebound pa lang. Petron. Petron. Wala na, no? Up nang umangat. PXP, speculation on oil exploration. Ayan. Shell Philippines. SHL PH ata yan. Ayan, Shell Philippines. Agre-retreat na, no? Yung mga oil distribution companies sa Pilipinas. So, price hike. Possible mang benefit na naman yan yung mga yung mga power sector, especially madaming binibenta sa spot market. Ayan, a potential revenue booster for power generators. So, basta si AP, bumalik na naman sa kanyang all-time high, no? MER. Okay, and SCC, so di ba sila naka-rebound? SCC, nasa 30 na ulit. Okay. At April, no? I think, i-announce ata yung mananalo sa call contract this month. Katapusan na ata, no? Or I should say, hanggang katapusan lang ata yung, contract bidding, okay, ng April. LFM, price increase. Staple food, wala to. Mansikat yung mga binibenta rito. So, gra-rally siya. Okay. May magandang rally pala to, However, hindi ako familiar sa company na to. May ng dividend 2.8, 2.5. Tapos January na may naging 0.6 to 2. Wala, no? Hindi ako familiar sa na ito. Kung binibenta na ito. Put 107 negative. Okay. Maybe a potential turnaround story if avoid this. Use wala. Sinilip natin kanina. Pinitik ba siya? So, medyo nag-rebound. Okay. Investors position themselves in large cap utilities capable of managing national power security. Kasi it is very mixed yan eh. May mga geothermal, may mga coal-fired, may konting solar din natin yan. So, UNH, top gainer in the holding firm sector. Speculative. Bahala na kayo dyan. So, VVT, 4.52% recently. Solid performance in regional energy market. Growth play. Sa ano to eh? Visayas Mindanao. Sa ngayon nata nandun pa lang sila. Medyo saktong gumagapang lang. We have Cebu Air. Wala, yari to, no? Daming na-disrupt na flight nung March and potentially mga April, continue. So, nag-rebound lang ng konti, pero I think, yari to. Hindi pwede sa nila yung mga ganito na 96. Tapos may disruption pa sa travel sa Middle East. Medyo pabigat yun. So, MWC, Inipitek. Again, nasa utilities, no? Nag-all-time high kasi may uncertainty, syempre. Kakabit ka sa utilities. Reacting to its continued technical efficiency improvements in reducing water loss. Syempre, tatas din yan lang, tarif, gano'n. So, number 11, 7. So, 7, wala, no? Pabagsak. Isa to sa mga, I think, magandang i-monitor, no? Kung continuous yung bagsak nito. Pero syempre, at the right price, okay? Strong February labor data, unemployment, suggest higher foot traffic for may inflation lang pipitik eh. Titipid mga tao. Number 12, ANS. Climb. No, kumusta na si ICT? Tapos yung first quarter. So, ending ng December, beginning ng January, papuntang ending ng first quarter, 21% yung change ni ICT. So malamang sa malamang, maganda naman yung ire-report ni ni ANS reported income. So chill lang, okay? Biglang mag-all-time high yan. Renewed interest in various industrial and tourism holdings shows signs of post-conflict recovery. Number 13, you have Shell Philippines. Wala to. So, Shell Philippines, isa to sa mga dating, parang OGP, no? Mga dividend cash cow talaga. Parang more than 90% na kanila cash flow. Pinapabigay nila sa dividend. However, yung mga ganyan kasi, pag nagkaroon ng weakness sa nilang mga commodities, no? Di pa sila aggressive mag-invest o capex, mabilis ma-squeeze yung kanilang cash flow. So, wala, no? Ang layo pa niya no kanyang IPO. Dahil nautang na ito eh. Kasi nga, very capital intensive yung ganyang business. So, APX, nakita nyo kanina, all-time high na naman. So, ito yung magkaroon ng profit momentum kasi nga, every quarter nag-improve yung kanyang gold production. Kasi nga masipag siya mag-capex. Masipag siya mag-expand. And lastly, fixed income competition. Grabe, 6.66%. So kailangan may mga dividend stocks ka ngayon para attractive sila, no? More than yung 7% no, na dividend yield or better. So, because of this, madami na lang pagpapark na kanilang pera sa mga ganyan. Potentially sell daw nila yung mga rate. Di ba? So, rebound. Pero, lagi nang binagsak niya this year. Ito naman, ano pa rin. And Ebre Eat. Okay, kasi Lasel, di pa to, nagrarally. Anyways, ayun lang. So, interesting days ahead. Seems nagre-rebound yung global markets. Ang tanong, makakasabay bang Pilipinas? We'll have to find that out in the coming days.